Keep an eye on Patty. She's going to take you through to the advanced versions of the exercises today, and Mary will be doing the modified versions. And have a great workout. So sitting up nice and tall on the ball, make sure that your head is nice and straight, chest up, and just going to go from side to side, loosening up your lower back, feeling the lower back, just loosen up and creating some heat. Good. And forwards and back, tucking the tail under, allowing yourself to really get your back warmed up and ready to go for the rest of the class. And now circles, going in one direction, just allowing yourself to go at your own pace. And the other direction. Good. And bounce. This is great for the lymph system, great for getting your whole body nice and warm, and we're ready to go. Good. Coming back to being nice and still, drawing the belly in nice and tight, keep yourself centered right in the middle. You want to draw the belly in and lift one leg up, and slowly down, and then the other side, slowly down. Keep changing sides. Patty's going to take you through to the advanced part where you extend the leg right out. Good. Good. And now we just want to make sure our groins are nice and loosened up. Bringing the legs nice and wide apart. Roll over to one hip. And then the other side. And again. Good. One more time each side. Really stretch out that hip. Good. And release. And standing right up, grabbing a hold of the ball. You're going to have your legs nice and wide apart. Just a gentle twist from left to right. As you're getting yourself nice and warmed up, you can increase the range by taking your twist all the way to the back. Great work. Coming back to the center, do some deadlifts and press. Bend the knees, let the ball drop down to the ground. Lift it right up and stretch right back. Back down and right up, stretching right back. We've got 3 more to do. Up and back down. One more, stretch right up. Really feel a nice stretch in that back. Last one, right up. Now to finish off with in this position, we're going to do some body circles. Bend your knees, bring the ball right around. All the way around. 3 one direction, 3 the other direction. You'll be able to feel a nice stretch in the ribs, in the chest, and the back. Good. Coming back onto the ball. And for the walkouts, to loosen up your back before the back arch, have your hands by your side holding the ball, walking all the way out, just halfway, and then back up. We're going for 5. And again, each time see if you can come out just a little bit more. And again. 2 more. All the way. One last one. And finishing up with a back arch. Stretch your back right over the ball. Gently straighten and bend your knees just to get yourself loosened up, any tension out of your back. To walk back up, grab a hold of the ball, walk all the way back over on top of the ball. Great. So for the drape, you're going to come over the ball, place your hands on the floor, let your whole body just drape right over. Good. Just gently allowing your back to counter stretch the previous one that we did. Nice. Back onto your knees. So for the side stretch, kneeling beside the ball, bring your outside leg up, place all your weight over the ball, bring your top arm right up, stretch right over, and Paddy, you can grab a hold of the wrist and get a nice stretch out. Remember, you can always open and close that chest, getting a deeper stretch. Right there, nice. And nice even breaths, breathing. Good, and coming right back up again. Going back on the other side. Okay, so kneeling beside the ball, place your outside leg up, let your weight fall over the ball, bring your top arm up all the way over. Use, Paddy, you can grab a hold of the wrist and then stretch right up, open and close that chest. Good, great. And then come back down onto your knees. Good. For the shoulder stretch, kneeling in front of the ball, bring your hands right on top of the ball, reach forward, let your whole body just drop, chest drop towards the ground, getting a nice stretch. Just feel your whole upper back stretching right out. Inhale, coming up the opposite direction, arching up, arching right up, and then exhale back down again. Inhale up, drop your head, lift your upper back, and exhale, dropping everything down. Good, a couple more. Inhale up, and then exhale down. And then you can hold it there and just go from side to side, stretching out underneath the armpits, just getting yourself really warmed up in your upper back and shoulder area. Good. Now for the chest stretch, you're going to bring your ball beside your body, just on your right side to begin with. Other hand on the floor. Leave your forearm on the ball. Just gently stretch the arm forwards and back, just loosening up the shoulder. Keep the elbow bent a little bit more so that you're getting a bit of a deeper stretch in that chest. There you go. I'm going to do about 5 on each. And then on the next one, just holding it there and turn your head away from the ball and really get that chest nice and stretched out. Good. Holding it there. And you can go on to the other side. Excellent. Okay, hand on the ball, forearm on the ball, stretching the chest out, forwards and back. Allowing the shoulder just to release before we go into the stretch. Good, we're going to do about 5 times before we get deep into that stretch. Drop that chest down, turn away from the ball. You can change the angles on that stretch too, depending on where you need more of a stretch. Perfect. Great. Now you can come back down onto your mat, legs up on the ball. Just to begin with, we're going to have our arms out to the side and gentle twist from one side to the other. Just allowing the legs to drop. Good, and then the other. Nice. We'll go for about 5 on each side, just to really loosen up that back. And as you get deeper in the stretch, you want to turn your head away from the legs, so you're getting a nice stretch all the way down the spine. Good. Doing a great job. Very good. Coming back up to the center, leave your legs on the ball. Just push the ball away from you a little bit so that you're going to give your lower back a bit of a stretch. Bring the ball towards you, grab a hold of the knees, stretch right towards you, and then back out. Good. One more. Good. Okay. So for the ab bracing, bring the ball as close as you can to your buttocks. Okay, so remember with this one, you want to inhale, expand the chest, exhale everything, draw everything in, flatten out that lower back, draw everything in. We're going to do 5 of those. And inhale, expand that ribs, the rib cage, exhale, draw everything in, draw the belly button in towards the spine, and hold. A couple more, inhale, expand the chest, exhale, draw everything in, flatten out that back, draw that belly button in. Do 2 more, inhale, exhale, draw everything in, flatten out that lower back. Good, 1 more, last one, inhale, exhale, draw everything in, flatten out that back, make sure there's no space in your lower back. And now you can hold it for the last one, lift one leg up, hold, and back down onto the ball, keeping everything steady, and the other side, hold, make sure everything is nice and tight and the lower back doesn't come off. Back down. One more time. Good. And back down, and again. And rest. Good. Now, for the pelvic braces, you're going to bring the ball away from the buttocks just a little bit, just to create a little bit more difficulty. The level of difficulty will increase with Paddy. Mary, you can come forward a little, bring the ball towards your butt. Good. Nice and tight, just like what we did before, drawing the belly button in, lift your hips right up. Good, hold, and slowly down. And again, lifting right up, and back down, and again. Good, 5 more. Make sure your toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. 4 more to go. And down, 3 more. Good, 2 more. There you go. And one last one. Good, and rest. And bring your knees up to your chest and give your back a nice rest there. Good. Now if you feel that you're ready for the next one, we're doing the leg curls. Straighten your legs right out again. Lifting the hips right up against, drawing the ball in towards your butt. Mary's going to come all the way down in between. Patty's going to stay up there for 10. Good. 2. And out. And in. Good. And 3. Keep the hips up. Good. Five more. 4 more. Hips nice and high. 3 to go. 2 more. And one last one. Good. And come all the way down. Bring your knees up to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. Good. And then gently coming up to a standing position. And for the walkouts, place your body over the ball. Make sure your hands are over the ball, walking straight out. Nice and slow. Make sure that your back doesn't droop down, and hold right there. Good. And the further out you go, the more difficult the exercise will be. Remember, the longer the lever, the harder it is, and also the less base support, the harder the exercise. And back down, back out. We're going to do another 2 more just like that. And back out. Remember, when you're walking out, you want to make sure that the back doesn't bellow down, belly doesn't drop. You want to keep that back nice and straight, and your gaze is just a little bit forward in front of you. Good, nice. And walking back towards your feet. Good. The next stage of this is the push-ups. So you're going to walk out. So remember, the further forward you go, the harder it is. The further back, the easier. And let your chest drop towards the ground. Remember, the shoulder blade should be retracting back as you come back down, and press right up. Inhale and exhale. Good. And again. 2 more. One last one. Good. And walking all the way back. Great work. Drape yourself over the ball just to recover from that last exercise. Good. So kneeling behind the ball, place your weight over the ball, coming forward, weight on the hands, walk all the way forward so that you can pass the knees. You're going to go straight into the jackknives, bring the knees towards your chest and straight out. Great. Remember, the harder it is, the further back the ball goes. Good. 2, we're going to go for 10. And again, nice. 3, exhale, 4, 5 more to go. 4 more. 3, 2, great. One last one. One more. And all the way off the ball, slowly coming back and just finishing off, draping over the ball, getting any tension out from your back. Great. So sitting up on the ball, you're going to hold the ball, walk all the way forward so that you finish off with the head and shoulders on the ball. Good. Make sure you're able to lift the head up. If you can't lift the head up, you've gone too far back. Hands on your hips and just hold right there. Make sure your toes are pointing forward, hips are nice and high, drawing the belly in. And we're just going to hold there. Just feel the lower back working, feel the buttocks working and the stomach nice and tight. Remember to breathe evenly whenever you're doing this exercise. The narrower the legs are, the harder the exercise is. Good. And then stretch your back out over the ball. Walk back so that you can just stretch your arms out over the ball. If you feel you need to protect the head, you can just leave your hands behind their neck. Good work. For the next exercise, which is an extension of the stable table, back into the same position. Hands on your hips. You're going to drop your hips down and extend them right up towards the ceiling. We're going for 10. Dropping the hips down, extend right up. 2, keeping the ball nice and steady. And remember, you can bring the knees in, legs in to make it just a little bit harder. Good. Back down. Inhale, exhale, right up, nice and tight in the abdomen and the buttocks too. 5 more. Good. 4 to go. 3 more. Perfect. 2 left. 1 last one. Good. And then stretch your back out over the ball. Nice. Good work. Good. Okay, so coming back up, holding the ball as you walk back into a seated position. With the sit backs, you're going to be sitting up nice and tall on the ball. Walk forward, take 1 and 2 steps forward, chest up nice and high, tuck the tail under so that you're nice and tight in there. chest up and lean back. Make sure that you don't drop the chest, everything is nice and tight. Tuck it under, keep holding nice and tight right there, and then sit back up again. Keep the legs where they are. Go again. Good, hold right there. You can bring your arms up, hold. Good, hold. You're right there, hold. Good, nice and tight. And then back up again. We've got 4 more just like that. Tucking the tail under, chest nice and high, and leaning all the way back, as far back as you can without compromising that back. So keeping that back nice and tight. Good, 2 more. 2 more, leaning back. Tuck that tail under, nice and tight, hold right there, really tight. You might feel your stomach shaking a little, that's fine. And back up. 1 more, last one. Tuck the tail under, leaning back, chest up, nice and high. Hold, hold, and then back up. Good. Within that same position, we're going to do some twists. So we're going to, Mary, you're going to hold a ball, or pretend you're holding a ball. Patty your arms up nice and high still. And you're going to rotate towards one direction. Keep it nice and tight. Hold. And back in the center. And the other side. Hold. Good, and again, twist. Good, and the other side. 3 more to go. Make sure you don't lose that stomach tightness. And the other side. Good, 2 more, last 2. And the other side, perfect. 1 more, last one. Good, and all the way up. Great. Just to get your lower back loosened up after that, do some circles, pelvic circles in each direction, one side and then the other direction. We're getting ourselves ready for the crunches over the ball. So getting ready for the crunches, you're going to walk forward, so walk outs. Mary's going to stay not very far out from the ball. Patty, you're going to come all the way over. That's right. Hands across your chest. For Mary, Patty's going to have her arms right up for the advanced version. Coming all the way up, sitting up. Make sure your chest nice and high. And back down. All the way up. Good. And back down. Really feel that stomach muscles nice and tight. And the lower back presses against the ball. Good. 5 more to go, doing a great job, just what we want. Nice toned abs. 4 more. 3. Doing a great job. 2. 1. And release and stretch your back out. That's great. Good. So kneeling onto the ball. Place your weight over the ball. Hands come forward. Good. And arms by your side. As you come up, turn your palms so that your chest opens up. Good. And back down. That's okay, and back up. What we're wanting to do is get a nice strong back from this. We want to get our shoulder blades, between our shoulder blades working, our rhomboids working. Good. 5 more. Good. We're getting our arms up towards the ceiling. 3 more. Good. 2 more. Just so we can get those shoulder blades pinching back. We don't want to forget about our rhomboids and opening up our chest. And rest. And then drape over the ball and stretch all the way over. Cool. Thank you for having the courage to join me for something new. I appreciate your effort. Make sure you thank your body for the work it's done for you today. The exercises you have learned are the base for more advanced exercises and are your fundamentals for your daily routine.